Caramel? Caramel. Who's to say? See a whole lot of randomness in this video, and then me talk about books. Hello and good morning. First up, we're answering the age-old question today. What do I read? I just finished Yesteryear. It was so good. I needed time to think, organize my thoughts. I recommended it to a friend of mine. I'm really curious what she thinks. I hope when she finishes it, we can really collaborate and chat more about it. And I am going to recommend it to another friend of mine. I just don't personally own it yet. I do have a Barnes & Noble gift card, so I think I'm going to make my way to Barnes & Noble at some point, purchase it, then lend it to my friend so that she can read it, so then we can discuss it. I'm sort of realizing that I'm forcing like a book club on some people that are close to me right now, just because one of my friends was going on vacation and she wanted some physical books to bring with her. I gave her some that I read already so I could get her opinion, and then some things I didn't read, and she came back to me with some of the ones that I hadn't read, and she's like, you have to read this, like this is so good. Local Woman Missing, she told me I had to read, so I read it, and then we were able to talk about it, and then I recommended it to another friend. She just finished it. I think I'm gonna do that with Yesteryear, because I would love for all my close reader girlies to read that so that I could talk about it with someone. And in the meantime, I just finished Local Woman Missing. Then once I finished that, I read Yesteryear and finished it. I'm still currently working through that book that I told you by one of my favorite authors. Her name is Sam Mariano. It's called Two Wrongs, and it's just maybe not what I enjoy reading anymore. I think I am moving into more of a literary fiction type of situation, but summer is for romance, okay? So anyways, I want light reads. I just had 2 heavy reads. I need something light. I'm still currently in the middle of Shatter Me. I started this almost a year ago now, I think. I'm on page 68 of Shatter Me. My little cousin is reading this, and she's already on she might be on book 3 now. So it would be cool to kind of buddy read it, experience it with her. I just have trouble getting into dystopian in the beginning, and then once I do, I'm there for it. It just takes me a little bit. So then my other alternative that I'm also in the middle of is No More Secrets by Lucy Score. I remember a long time ago liking Lucy Score, but I honestly haven't read her books in a while. And I'm on page 74 of this one, and I'm actually like actively reading this one. Like I just read a couple chapters. I think I read a chapter 2 nights ago. So I could read this. This is like light rom-com-y type situation. I think there might be spice in this, and I don't necessarily feel like I'm in the mood for that, but I'm in a place in my life now where I'm fine to just like skim over that kind of stuff and move on with my day. So I have those 2 options that I'm currently in the middle of, plus the other one that I'm actually in the middle of that's on my Kindle, but that's like my nighttime book. I don't even take my Kindle out of my room these days. So I'm stuck with those 2 choices, and tell me why I think I want to reread this book. Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. I haven't read it in over a year, and I just remember the themes of parenting and finding the balance between living life for your children, living life for yourself, how to do both simultaneously. I just remember this book really helped me put things in perspective. I think I need that message again. It's also just like a feel-good type of book. I think I want to feel good right now, and maybe because I don't know how these end, I don't know necessarily if these are feel-good type of books. I think that's why I'm feeling pulled and led to this book. This is today's book, or this week's book I should say, because when it's a physical book it definitely takes me longer than a day. But I do have Audible credits, so maybe I could get it. We'll see. So my neighbor had a tag sale the other day, and she gave us a ton of stuff, including all of these DVDs to add to our collection, which is so exciting. I can't wait for my kids to watch this for the first time, but I'm not sure if I want to read the book with them first. And then some other noteworthy things: Mrs. Doubtfire, a classic; Hannah Montana, the movie, yes. John Q. This movie is still sealed. I remember this movie being so heart-wrenching, and that was before I was a parent. I can't even imagine watching it now. Forrest Gump was actually my childhood favorite movie, and then I watched it as an adult and realized, okay, I probably shouldn't have been watching that as a child. Scooby-Doo, perfect for Halloween. The kids are excited about Freaky Friday. Uptown Girls, another classic that was one of my childhood favorites, as well as Kicking and Screaming, hilarious. And School of Rock, also super funny.
Mom, can you put Freaky Friday on?
Freaky Friday, you want it on right now?
Yeah.
Find us. Get us home, sir. Sorry. $3 Limoges. So pretty. I actually really like this. So that way I can block the light. Boom, blinding, not blinding. Blinding, not blinding. Hello. It's Saturday night at 8:30. Just got back from the beach. We visited some friends, and I'm going to organize our DVD situation. I wanted to show some of the new DVDs I got because I went thrifting on a little girls' day Friday and got some stuff. Okay, so I showed in another clip a whole bunch of DVDs I got for free from my neighbor when she was having her tag sale. And these DVDs I found at a little thrift store. Their deal was $1 per DVD or $2 if it's a series. Oh, thank you. Okay, this one was in my room because we watched it last night. It's called Without a Paddle, and I don't know why, but I remembered this being hilarious, and so I made Jean watch it last night with me, and I fell asleep while watching it, and it was not funny. So apparently it's a good teenage funny movie, but can't say I recommend this present day. I got a Schoolhouse Rock. This has a couple discs in there with a bunch of different songs. I thought Benny would like this. It's catchy and hopefully teaches him some phonics. A classic, Napoleon Dynamite. Another classic, Step Up. If a movie has dancing in it, I'm probably gonna watch it. This was a 2-for-1 with Click and Mr. Deeds. And then I got a lot of series. I got Everybody Loves Raymond season 5. Everybody Loves Raymond season 6. I can't believe these were $2 each. My goal is obviously to have all of them. Okay, here's all the Friends that I got. I got season 9, season 7, season 8, season 2, season 10, season 6, and season 4. Earlier this year, I read Matthew Perry's memoir, and so I think watching the seasons, knowing what I know now, it's going to be so different. We got this Minnie Mouse sweater. It's cute. It says Walt Disney World on the bottom, so I don't know if that means that this came from Walt Disney World. Never been there, so I couldn't tell ya. But the back is super cute.
I want to show these, Mom.
Okay, and now Gianna would like to show you some of her collection. Hold, please.
And this is my book called Warrior Cat. But this time it's not a graphic novel. It's a book with words.
It's a chapter book.
A chapter book.
She's read almost all the graphic novels.
Yeah. And I got a jar of glass statues.
Ooh. Glass animals.
And there's something 3D printed in here. Oh, it's a little doggy. Yep.
There's cats and dogs and pigs.
Only one dog. Mostly cats. Because I love them.
This is Gene's Beyblade arena that he made for the kids out of like poster board and stuff. But right next to it, I have one of the little end tables in our living room. And in this drawer, this top drawer is a mess. This is, we call it the electronics drawer. It just has like anything electronic, basically. And then this drawer is full of DVDs that we've got from either my grandmother or the library in the little free section. And I'm thinking I might keep adults, movies, and TV shows up here. Oops. I already had Friends season 9 and I just got another one. That's okay. I'm thinking I'm going to rearrange this and keep adult movies up here and then kids movies downstairs because we have another DVD player downstairs that the kids could watch, and it's a little more easily accessible. They can't reach the DVD player that's up in the living room right now. So I'm gonna have to go through and pull all of the kids stuff out of here. Curious George. Charlotte's Web. There are a couple Scooby-Doos now, which is exciting. Lego Movie. Okay, I'm noticing we have some duplicates, so I need to go through. Let's see if we can fit all the grown-up stuff in here. Now we're gonna go downstairs, clear out a drawer, and put all the kids' stuff in it. Okay, so I have this piece of furniture here, and this is my basement. And I need to empty out one of these drawers to hopefully put all those DVDs in. Chutes and Ladders, Toy Story 3 edition. Goodwill for $3. And I'm pretty sure I got this actually for $1.50 because I think it was Red Day when I went. we get a lot of our games that way. This game, sight word slap. I should actually pull this for this week and see if I can get Giuseppe to work on some sight words before we start school again. Alphabet bingo, to be completely honest, we're probably never gonna play this, so I think we're gonna go ahead and pass that on to someone else. Sight word bingo, I think we might keep that one. All right, no rhyme or reason, I'm just popping them in. Welcome to my messy breezeway. In my bathing suit still, because once I shower, get in pajamas, productivity is at 0. And there's ice cream waiting for me, so yeah. I thought that I would quickly talk about my most recent read, but honestly, I don't think I can do it with this mess. Let's adjust. Past 2 books that I read were Yesteryear, which I thought was amazing. I had stuff to say almost every chapter. I wish I did like a chapter play-by-play because the thoughts that were going through my mind, oh my gosh. Right after Yesteryear, I listened to Broken Country. It was so good, such a great story. A 5-star in my opinion is either a really good story, whether I like the outcome or not. Did you do a good job conveying the story, telling me the story? If you did, then you get 5 stars. Even if I hate the characters, even if I'm mad the whole time because the characters are doing stuff that like is annoying to me, you're still gonna get 5 stars if it's written well and takes me on a journey. Also, if it's something that's super thought-provoking that makes me look at the world in a different way, 5 stars. If I am emotionally invested in the outcome of like a character's life or a character's story, 5 stars. Those are like some of the reasons why I would give something a 5-star, and Broken Country was without a doubt a 5-star for me. I just thought it was a great story. I was at one point heavily emotionally invested. The way the author conveyed emotion, I thought she did such a good job with it. I really enjoyed that story. I felt totally invested in multiple characters. Kind of reminded me of like a Kristen Hanna book. I always think of the book Night Road by her. And the way she writes, like, you get so many different people's perspectives. Her books are really hard because you feel for multiple characters. Maybe you feel for opposing characters for different reasons. Once you see one person's side, you're like, oh, okay, I feel their pain. And then you see the other person's side and you're like, oh my gosh, but I can also understand this as well. So Kristen Hanna always does a really good job of that. And this reminded me of that. And I'm still trying to finish Two Wrongs by Sam Mariano. That is a dark romance, and I think what I'm learning is that that's maybe just not my jam right now, and that's okay because I definitely went through a phase where that's literally all I read. Like, if MMC was not in the mafia, I was not reading it. I think that lasted for like 6 months, where that's all I read. And I just don't gravitate to that kind of stuff anymore. It doesn't hold my attention. If it wasn't her book, I probably would have just DNF'd it because I'm just in a position right now where I just don't read books I don't like because I love reading so much. I never want reading to feel like a chore. I never want reading to feel like, ugh, I guess I'll read this. I don't want that. So there's so many good books in this world. You're going to see a whole lot of randomness in this video and then me talk about books. A whole bunch of randomness and books. And that's it. So if you like that, I would love if you would subscribe and stick around. I am going to finish cleaning really quickly and then eat my Cold Stone ice cream. Let me just tell you, the elite ice cream for Cold Stone, coffee. You have to get their coffee ice cream. It is, in my personal opinion, the best coffee ice cream I've ever had. And then I get the mix-ins of brownie, almonds, and a Heath bar. I used to do brownie, almonds, and caramel, but now I do brownie, almonds, Heath, and then I have caramel and I drizzle it on top. And I don't get like the little cup. I get the pint that you can bring home and eat for days. And that's like my special treat at the end of the night. I just scoop a little bit into a dish every night and it will last me like 5 or 6 days. Totally worth it in my opinion. Also, since I just said it, are you a caramel or caramel? 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 I can't even say it the other way because I just say caramel. I think it's caramel or caramel. I'm gonna continue to say caramel, but let me know what you say.